Thank you. I thought this was going to be my one night of reprieve from talking about the Olympic team. I got enough stress in my life just getting through this speech, let alone reminding me that there's a gold medal expectation out there. I'd like to start off first by thanking Bill, the selection committee, and in particular Kelly Massey for all the work she's done, the phone calls, the emails, and making sure all of us, our weekend tonight went smoothly for us. And if I can get through this speech, everything went perfect. So Kelly, thank you very much. To the National Hockey League, Gary, Bill, Colin, I appreciate the forum you've given us all to ply our trade, to play the game that we love in the best league in the world. It has been a thrill for me for 22 seasons to play amongst the greatest players of this era. It's such an honor for me to be inducted into the hall here tonight. As a boy, my idols were hockey players. I worshipped them. My room was covered in posters of hockey players of all generations. For me to go into the Hall of Fame with these players is a tremendous honor. One player in particular I must bring up. As I've noticed over the last 20 or so years, the league has been scattered with number 19 centermen out there. And the reason I chose number 19, and I think the reason a lot of players chose number 19 and played the way they did, was because of a number 19 of the New York Islanders, Brian Trottier. I wore that number in his honor. He was a player I looked up to and admired. So today, if I can stand here and thank Brian, I'm not sure if he's here tonight, but I hope I did his number, honored him well. My fellow inductees, I'll start with Lou. I got to play against your team in '95 in the finals. Unfortunately, we lost. I've grown to admire you as a manager. In my retirement and following organizations and managers and how teams are run, the opportunity to watch you and the model that you've built in New Jersey, I have nothing but admiration and great respect for you. In playing in different events with players that played under you, they all worship you, they have great respect for you and great admiration. I congratulate you on your induction here tonight as well. To Brian, the greatest compliment I can give you is going back and watching the '94 playoffs and watching you play, the rushes, end-to-end rushes, the goals, the plays you made was reminiscent to me of the great Bobby Orr and the time he played in the '70s. I know you're a New England guy. I think you understand how great a comparison that is, but it's the one thing in the last few days that really has come up in my mind when I wanted to say something about you was that's the closest thing I've seen to Bobby Orr play in the playoffs. So congratulations to you, and once again, it is an honor to go into the hall with you. To my teammates, Luke and Brett, it's funny that people suggest that we were would be a good line. Well, Scotty tried that line, and he hated it. He split us up and put us on all three different lines. So, Luke, one of the greatest gentlemen to play the game, an incredible goal scorer, as you saw in some of the highlights, found many magical ways to put the puck in the net. We sat beside one another in the locker room during our time in Detroit and had many laughs together. It was so much fun. It makes this induction even more special. So once again, I congratulate you on your induction. Brett, my great teammate, we had so much fun together. Going back to the late '80s, when you were filling the net for the St. Louis Blues quite frequently against the Detroit Red Wings, and I was on the ice for a lot of those goals you were putting in the net, it would have been unpredictable to say that 15 or so years later, we'd be playing for a legend in Scotty Bowman, and he would have enough faith in you and I to put us on the ice to kill penalties together in the Stanley Cup Finals. And to you, once again, all of you guys, I really congratulate you on your induction here in the hall, and it's a very special class, and it's made it mean even more to me, so thank you very much. These four amazing young ladies in the front row, three in the front row, and my wife sitting right behind them. You've given me more joy, and I've had more fun in my life with you than anything I've done in the game of hockey, from the age of 5 up until now. I'm so proud of you all. I'm a very lucky husband and a very, very lucky father. my mom and dad, what better place than standing here at the Hall of Fame to thank my mother and father for all the time, all the effort, and all the sacrifices of time and resources that allowed me to pursue my dreams and chase my dreams of playing in the NHL. I cannot think of a better form to express my gratitude to you. Just like you did for me, Lisa and I intend to do everything we can in our power to ensure that our daughters get the opportunity to fulfill their dreams. Throughout my career in Detroit, and I could name player after player, the tremendous coaches, all the fantastic people that I've worked with and played with, and I'd still miss people. What I'd like to do is thank everyone on that incredible list for all the effort that they gave. Future Hall of Famers, current Hall of Famers, great players, great characters, great people. Everyone contributed to my success. I don't believe, matter of fact, I know I wasn't a natural-born leader. I was molded into the leader of the Detroit Red Wings by my teammates, by my friends, my coaches, everyone. So I stand here representing all of you. To the Ilitch family, Mike, Marion, Denise, Lisa, Carol, Ron, Mike Jr., Chris, and Atanas. I will stop at 2 generations. I have no doubt the reason the Detroit Red Wings have been able to accomplish what we've accomplished and remain a strong team throughout your tenure as owners is your undying determination to bring the Red Wings back to prominence, and to this day it remains that way. When I was a boy, I would look up into the stands at a hockey game to see my father. A simple nod of approval from him was a calming influence on me, relaxed me, was very self-assuring. Throughout my career playing for the Red Wings, being able to look up in Joe Louis Arena at the east end of the building to the Ilitch Suite, to see Mike and Marion up there, knowing their great passion for the game, for the Red Wings, was great motivation for me. In 1997, I had the great fortune to present the Stanley Cup to Mike and Marion on the bench in Joe Louis Arena with their entire family behind them. It was a great moment of pride and a great moment of relief for me. I thank you all, your entire family, for your commitment to me, to the Red Wings. It's been a very special time. Jimmy Devellano, the general manager who drafted me in the summer of 1983, started to build our franchise to what it's become today. He's been a great friend. He's always been a great advisor, someone who's looked over me, made sure I was doing things the right way, living the right way. I now enjoy being a colleague of his in the front office, and I consider him a very dear friend. Kenny Holland, it's been very interesting, a lot of the discussions we've had talking about getting our veteran players to the finish line. And I stand here today, and I think it's safe to say I'm at the finish line. I just want to thank the entire organization for all you've done for me. You've done a great job. I've made it to that finish line, and it's time for us to get a couple other players up here in the next few years as well. Along the way, I've had the opportunity to play for Canada. My first time being in 1983 at the World Junior Championships, culminating in 2002 at the Olympics in Salt Lake City, alongside many great players and winning a gold medal for Canada. I got to play with legends, room with legends, tremendous players, and tremendous memories for me playing for Canada, the incredible excitement. I look forward this winter to getting back to international competition with the Canadian Olympic team in Vancouver.